to Latin America to meet a more basic need for women to marry. Dennis Tui reports on how the village menfolk have started a bizarre long-distance courtship.
Villa, a small village of 800 people, is tucked away in the poor and remote Spanish province of Extremadura, near the Portuguese border. It's a barren, desolate region with no industry to speak of, just a little agriculture. Villa is a peaceful place where usually not much happens. But these are not normal times. The village is breathlessly awaiting the arrival of an army of Brazilian lonely hearts on the lookout for husbands. Villa's 80 or so bachelors can hardly believe their luck. Surprisingly, their mothers can't believe it either.
The men of Villamiel should get married. They deserve good women. They're hard-working men.
It started last year when the single men of the village looked around in despair. There were only 2 eligible women and they were already spoken for. So the bachelors of Villamiel went to the airwaves to advertise for wives. When a Portuguese television program about their plight was broadcast in Brazil, they were swamped with offers.
El número exacto ahora mismo no se lo puedo decir porque han sido miles de fases.
We've had literally thousands and thousands of faxes. These are just some of them. I've got 2 more bags full at home. The thing is, in this town, we've only got 1 fax machine, and in the last year and a half, it's only used 1 roll of fax paper. But in the last 7 days, we've used 14 rolls of fax paper, and that's after disconnecting it at 2 in the afternoon. If we didn't do that, we'd have used up to 50 or 100 rolls by now.
And village telephones have been ringing non-stop too. Brazilian women have been pouring their hearts out to the lonely men of Villamiel. They say they're ready to cross the Atlantic and try their luck in Spain.
Apparently in Brazil there are loads of women, but not very many men. Most of the cards we get from Brazilian women say there are 12 of them to every Brazilian man. They complain the men there are just looking for something casual rather than marriage. When the women saw the story about us on TV, they were really happy and got very enthusiastic about the prospect of contacting us, writing to us, and generally getting to know Spanish people.
The men have been impressed by the range of offers.
They come from all walks of life. There are lawyers, doctors, nurses, teachers, housewives, all kinds. Some of them are single, some are divorced, but most of them are single and very young. That's what caught my attention.
But while the bachelors are preparing a welcoming party for the Brazilian women, who are expected to arrive in August, not everyone in the village approves.
If I were single, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't pick up a woman I didn't know.
In the meantime, while the women of Villamiel prepare their best shawls and decorate their balconies for the welcoming fiesta, the men are finishing the tobacco and asparagus harvest. Then they'll face months of unemployment. But this year, with a bit of luck, they won't have to spend them alone. Brazilians speak Portuguese, not Spanish. But if the new visitors live up to expectations, the language barrier, no doubt, will be overcome. Dennis Tui, ITV.
Sports news now.